Ladies and gentlemen, good morning! And we are going to have some more Mass Effect Andromeda today. My name is Anime Shinigami 13, aka the Green Gamer. And we have finally made it to Kadara! Just gotta love it there. They're just plain crazy. They're in Elenin. I don't really like playing Eos very much, and Vold is nice, but let's face it, the wrong time, all that ice can be kind of grating. Especially in the winter. Now, summertime, I don't have a problem with Vold. Vold doesn't get very old during the summertime. But, oh boy, I do not like that play. And then Eos is so easy to win and or get started in. You're kind of getting started and learning everything on Eos, so there isn't really a chance to enjoy it. I mean, it's called Eos for a reason. Eos was the Greek goddess of dawn. So, here we go. Start your engines. Anyway, Eos was the Greek goddess of the dawn. And oh, hi, Bandit. Can you sit? He thinks I'm on the phone, I bet. Bandit doesn't like my being on the phone. He doesn't like my using the funny black box. See, Bandit? No phone. Nope. Yeah, he doesn't get it. You think I'm in the. You think it's the funny black box, huh? No, I'm not using the funny black box. Also, my kitchen light is out. So I had to make my coffee in the dark. Because there's no way I am going back to sleep once I've actually woken up. Not for like an hour or so of doing something. There we go. The chair had sat on my headphone cord. That's no good. I also got an interesting article from my grandma via email. She had it scanned into her computer. It was a newspaper article from 1907 covering a typhoid outbreak. And one of the names mentioned in the article was actually her grandmother. So my great grandmother. Awesome, isn't it? But man, I saved a copy of it, but the print is so small. I'm gonna have to try and fiddle with it, see if I can get it to zoom in a bit more. Not bad though. Fine enough, I probably couldn't film it with my phone and expect to be able to read it. Well. Anyway. Come on, people. Come on. Also, today's my birthday. I turned 34 today. Yeah, man. Dad's sending me $300 for my birthday, but it's gonna take a couple days to get here. And then I will have a. Then I will have a. Right, who was it that. There's Lexi. We gotta go back and confront Spender, too. I don't want to have to go back and confront Spender, but you know what? There'll be Angara on the Nexus now, so. You learn the downside of having them come soon enough. Nothing bad, just a minor hiccup with their housing system. Of course, when it comes to housing, there's no such thing as a minor hiccup. Also, I think I'm gonna have a. I think I'm gonna bring Fetcher with me when I go to Kadara Port.
Construction and repairs continue on the various.
You're on an exploration mission.
What? That's ridiculous.
Free for an interview? I'd like to know more about the Angara. It's not often a first contact goes so smoothly. At least the Angara are more peaceful than the Ket. There's high hopes for this alliance.
The Angara have their own problems, and we're newcomers in their cluster. We need to work at this.
The Angara soldier who joined your team has a few fans already, but everyone's talking about Aya. Green plants, flowing water? Our leaders have discussed whether we should send colonists there.
Aya is a sovereign planet of the Angara. We have no right to settle there.
Strong stuff. Here's hoping we don't need to. Okay, that's... Oh, a call from the director's office. Excuse me.
You're the Pathfinder. Thank you so much for returning the Moshai to us.
I'm glad I could help. Seems your people really cherish her.
She is dear to us. By the way, you should know. The head of our delegation is at your cultural center. He'd be honored to speak with you.
Quest forms like I asked.
I tried.
We invite you to visit our merchants in the Nexus Commons was lost to space.
And we're happy to help your guards secure their weapons.
I prefer them armed for now. You understand, of course.
Oh, Pathfinder, this is the head of the Angaran delegation.
The one who saved the Moshai. She speaks highly of you. Call me Issa de Navarre.
Welcome, Ambassador. The Angara's first formal visit will be one for the history books.
I wonder what they'll say.
I was just explaining to the ambassador that armed guards aren't necessary here.
Is something wrong, Ambassador?
Please walk with me, Pathfinder. So much life. All different, all united. The way it could have been. 75 years ago, we were scattered, struggling to rebuild after the Scourge. Then, the Ket arrived. Alien life. It was monumental. But then they deceived and enslaved us. So, I hope you understand my precautions.
Your people have endured much, Ambassador. I'd be cautious too.
Yet all this, your initiative, is proof there's a better way. I want to believe in this alliance, Pathfinder. The Moshae says you're trustworthy. Please, help me trust in you.
We don't expect you to enter this alliance blindly, Ambassador. Everything we say, you can check.
You'd be that open with us?
We have nothing to hide.
They'll surrender their weapons to your militia, if that's satisfactory.
Thank you. We won't disappoint you, Ambassador.
Pavoa Sek Jav Jaravon, Pathfinder. Welcome to Andromeda. I've been using feminine pronouns this entire time. Should I?
Founder of the initiative.
In my case,
On
it's fine
behalf
to
of the
continue.
Nexus,
Thank you
welcome
for
to
asking
the
that.
Cultural
I
Center.
appreciate it.
Please have a look around.
Some Asari prefer male pronouns, while others gravitate towards gender-neutral
We hope you'll enjoy
languages.
learning about the rich diversity
My
of
people have
who
several
arrived
pronouns
from
to
the Milky
identify
Way
themselves with. Perhaps I should prepare a document.
Please do.
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit.
Pathfinder, thank you for arranging my access to the Cultural Center. There's so much to study here. It would take a lifetime.
There's thousands of years of history before humans even arrive on the scene.
That would be a nice full-time job.
But you've already got one.
Interesting place, isn't it? Full of smiles and handshakes. Not many soldiers. Even though when politicians make peace, it's we soldiers who keep it.
Politicians get nervous when you hold anything more explosive than a rotten egg.
You've seen this too. The military life echoes everywhere. But names. I know you, Pathfinder. I am Andraknor, a Heskal with the Resistance.
A Hescarl?
Centuries ago, Heskal were special forces. We defended colonies, passing our training down via oral history. Few remember us today. I came to learn what the Milky Way knows of such things. I heard your father was part of a similar program, an N7.
He was one of the first N7s. He was proud of that, even though he didn't stay in service. Didn't stop him teaching me and my sister a few tricks.
So, you carry a little of that knowledge with you, as well as your Pathfinder skills.
Just a bit.
N7 training would benefit my people. Heskal training would benefit yours. Perhaps a few war games. Show me how your skills handle the tests of a Heskal recruit. Challenge yourself and teach me.
A chance to work with the Angaran best of the best? Absolutely.
Excellent. I'll activate our training beacons. Finding them can be your first test. After that, I look forward to learning.
Headed for Kadara right now, but here's my number.
A violent illness related to a cultural center. Please have a look around.
Sometimes I wonder what I was thinking.
We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived from the Milky Way.
Good morning.
Can I help you with
Or is it
anything?
evening?
Already got a Rieger carbine. That reminds me, I've got to make... And I've also got to make sure I have plenty. Most of those minerals probably came from me. What I really want is a beam augment. Blood pack. Ooh, Nebula looks pretty.
You were right. If I'd done what I planned, things would have gone badly.
Oh, does that mean you want a refund?
Oh, no. I got a buddy of mine to look at it. We came up with a mod to fix the problem. I wanted to show it to you, so you could modify your inventory.
Sure. Thanks. That'd be great, actually.
Enthusiastic swapping of things. Turns out it's still not stronger than the Krogan hammer.
But the Pathfinder just cut through all that red tape. It was great.
Wait a minute. You were hanging around people who threatened hydroponics.
Mom, I can take care of myself.
I know, kiddo. It's my turn to be worried.
Huh. Sounds like somebody's, getting scolded. And you two better
Got this.
enjoy it.
Got that. Still missing those.
Alright, so now... time to get serious. You have to keep selling them materials so they'll keep making those augments. You get 300 nickel. Keep getting them augments. Augments, augments, and augments. 200. I'm impatient. I like seeing people enthusiastically swap stuff around, though. Especially if no money changes hands in between. If it's just people teaching each other. That's kind of important. And just because we have currency doesn't mean that people can't barter. And partly talking about RL with that, but I mean, seriously. Our consumerist society just makes it seem primitive and... Alright, ops.
A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 as authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine. This is Agent S.
I am not fond of.
Attention all personnel. The Angaran diplomatic team has arrived on the Nexus. I'm sorry, Lana.
A violent illness related to Cherry Lake.
The mutiny went as well as you'd expect. So much violence. Then, after nearly destroying the station, the Krogan asked for more power? Good riddance. Ryder, is it? William Spender. Apologies if we met before. I meet a lot of people running colonial affairs.
Running colonial affairs? I thought you were the assistant director.
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work.
From what I've heard, your hands are pretty dirty. I saw the footage. You were handing something off?
What footage? From Gavorkum? Routine business meeting. Whoever you're talking to clearly has an axe to grind. And frankly, a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time on a witch hunt. You'd be wise to let this be.
Yep. Go Vorkum. Let's see what Tan has to say to the attaché. Hello, Cora.
The Cultural Center requests special dietary instructions for Angaran visitors.
Hello again. This is how all those worlds look from the... whole mood of the Nexus has changed since Eos. You really can feel it. New outpost, a Pathfinder's help, people waking up. It's a fresh start.
Third time's a charm, if you happen to have a Pathfinder around.
Can't always rely on luck. From here, it's hard work. But it's damn good to know we're on the right track.
Cora's awesome. First ESA mission.
Hydroponics reports
And they
oxygen
called it
production is
juice.
phenomenal.
The Angara have nothing to fear from the people of the Milky Way. But do you have anything to offer? Our wisdom, our knowledge.
Hi, Ryder.
Oh, Tan. When are you gonna realize that being... Oh no, Tan kinda does that because he's not sure what to do,
A ray of hope for sleep-starved residents.
to be fair. The problem is...
I'm worried about this place if the Ket find you.
Then we defend the station. It's all we can do here. You just keep the Pathfinder safe and the Ket busy.
Ryder, can you believe this place?
One space station slightly dented?
You should have seen it a year ago. It was more than just dented. Anyway, thanks for bringing me on. Tan can't kick me off the station now, and it's been nice seeing my granddaughter again.
The two of you seem close.
It's been Kesh and me against the galaxy the moment I got her. Well, maybe not as much now, but it sure was early on.
Four-ring circus.
The extra resources from the colonies are really easing our workload.
Glad to hear it, Kesh.
Superintendent Blackmore, I have some reports. A bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility.
Then you take the new Angara recruits.
No, that's on you. The boss wants them certified with our firearms.
I can't. A new species? What if I, you know, offend them? Screw up everything
Secure
our
message
diplomats
from
have
intelligence.
done.
Requesting.
There we go. I got an achievement. Yeah, Charlie's not there yet. Darn it. If I want research data. And this always yields, the other problem is that this always yields remnant data. I don't want remnant data. Loot box and research data. Loot box. Send a strike team. Yeah, see, it always yields remnant research data. Matic. Hey, Syax, can you use a Matic? Not much fighting in on this, nothing new for Syax.
Suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Tracking enemy activity. Apex leaders notified.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Alright, so I managed to confront Spender.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Nexus exiles find a home as former security are implicated in the mutiny. An investigation revealed Nexus security head Sloan Kelly played a role in the uprising that killed dozens. Initiative authorities tracked the exiles, including Kelly, to Kadara, a desert planet in the Gavorkan system. Initiative Director Jaren Tan did not mince words when news of the exile port was made public.
Kadara is dangerous. The exiles are dangerous. Stay away from Kadara. I cannot stress this enough.
This is HNS.
Maybe I should go back to stasis.
Well, you want to go back to stasis, that's your right, but I'd be annoyed.
Good. Damned exiles.
Hello, Carlisle.
Ryder, that was a hell of a thing talking to your sister in a coma. Can't say I really bought into the whole Sam implant, but well, that was pretty amazing.
Sam is OP.
Yeah, it was. I had no idea we could do that.
Just when you think you've seen it all. And here a 600-year trip to a new galaxy seemed like science fiction. Something new every day.
How's Sarah doing?
Everything seems fine. Hearing your voice had to help. Even if you did bend the truth there.
I bent it a little bit.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
But honestly, it's a matter of perspective.
If anything changes with Sarah, I'll let you know.
Because the way things turned out is actually better, in my opinion. Let's see if we can get any points while we're here. Research points. Research points. Give me the points. Points, to points, to points. I want the points, the points, the points. I forget about this little space over here.
How do you feel?
at all these pods. All the way up on the ceiling, too. Yeah, the Mass Effect galaxy is pretty freaking awesome on the tech front. Alright, so been to Cryo, have a look at the habitation deck, see if anyone has anything for me. Pick up supplies and sell minerals on the Nexus, then go back and look for some more. There we go. Got the heater set up. Keep my tootsies toasty.
Construction and repairs continue on various parts of the Nexus. Authorities have no word on completion and remind visitors to avoid affected areas. This is HNS.
Now, see, she's opinionated, and you can't please her if you do that, but I don't really feel like going to Sam Node either.
It's you.
Oh. Hi. Oh, her. I thought it was the other woman.
You, Pathfinder. I have a word or two for you.
Is there a problem?
Your father is my problem. He's everyone's problem. We're all paying for Alec Ryder's ego. He preyed on Jean Garson's trusting nature and bulldozed us to this godforsaken place. Now she's dead, and we'll all soon follow.
This might be my dad's mess, but I will clean it up.
Talk about ego. You're no different from him. You think you could do this all yourself. Go to hell, Pathfinder.
Yeah, you can't please her. I've done the other option a lot, and yeah. Now, let's see about... Ah! There we go. Hops. Well, just save some for, save some hops for, growing.
The Angara have their own problems, and we're...
Hello, Lonnie. Hello, Captain Dunn. Sam Node. Yeah, I don't really feel like doing that. I don't feel like messing around with Dad's old stuff. I have so much more than just...
Oh, I can't wait to go to Aya. Pathfinder, I hear the Angaran planet Aya is a paradise. We finally found a lush world. When do we start moving in?
These things take time. There's not much room on Aya, and we're still proving ourselves to them. But we need to find lush planets of our own. For all of us.
True. But hey, at least now we know one exists, right? I know you'll do it. Keep up the good work, Pathfinder.
And Eos is plenty sunny, so... And there's some argument to be made for lush tropical worlds being, There's some argument to be had for lush tropical worlds not being conducive to, advanced civilizations. Sure, they're starting from a high-tech location, but lush tropical worlds, there's no change of seasons, so there's no need to store food for later. So maybe a sentient species on such a world doesn't develop agriculture because they don't have to store food. Or, alternately, there's the diseases that tend to crop up in tropical locations. That's an issue too. So you end up with... Oh, crap. Is the firefighter's the only one that still has to be picked up over here? Well, I mean, I am going to Kadara, so... I don't like going to Sam Node. I'll do this another time. But yeah, kind of have to for the sake of keeping the Nexus secure. I just don't like to. I don't like that quest.
Is everything all right?
My team and I surveyed Eos thoroughly, and even stopped the storms. The rest is up to the outpost, but the old threats are gone.
Yep, can't say anything for new ones, but we've got a foothold. That's another thing. The climate gives Eos a chance. Before, it didn't have a chance. The problem has to do with the terrain making it almost impossible.
Could we talk a moment?
I don't feel like talking to anybody, really. Shit. Unless Jaw's there. Hello,
Yeah?
PB.
When's the last time you had a normal conversation?
This is a normal conversation.
No. This is you trying to figure me out, categorize my flaws, put a label on me.
That isn't.
Everyone on this ship is an experiment to you, and I've got no interest in being a guinea pig.
PB. 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 Seriously, it's just a medical exam.
What can I do for you, Pathfinder?
Can't really do anything there.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Right. I kind of want to make... Now let's do combo radius, combo damage. Okay, so... Thinking. Okay, so we have damage bonuses for all 3 powers, and then we'll do shield bypass unit. So that's all damage bonuses. Damn it, I need cadmium and iron. Got that done. A little bit of XP and inventory. Wait a minute, so I'm not using... Are both of these stuff that I built? Generally blue means... Yeah. Well, that's the one I've got on me, so let's do... I still have my fusion mods, okay. So we'll take those materials... Wait, what did I use already? The shield booster, okay. So if I do... Yeah, instead of shield booster, let's do recharge speed for this one. Now let's have a look at my inventory, make sure I've got them all. Armor. Helmet check. Oh, I still have to craft the arms. Alright, so that last one was recharge speed. So I've done damage booster, recharge speed. Let's increase health. Shields and shield. You know what? Let's get rid of the health boost. We'll just use the shield accelerator instead. Good. Alright. go down the list. The N7 Eagle of Rieger Carbine. So I was working on the Indra and the Eagle. Also, just FYI, Indra was a Hindu god, I think, of rain. I think he was the god of rain. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly. Whoops. No. Yep. That's fine. Alright. Off to the Gavorkan system. Gavorkum system. Do not want to have to deal with the firefighters. Oh my god. Those guys are like a serious headache. At least their headquarters is positioned near a forward station. Because otherwise that would be a major pain in the ass.
System, Gavorkum. Approaching Kadara.
Besides being a haven for Nexus exiles, what do we know about this place?
Group of exiles called the Outcasts liberated Kadara port from the Ket. Until recently, their power was absolute. But a new gang, the Collective, has been chipping it away. Real shady bastards led by an unknown called the Charlatan.
Well, with luck, they'll be too busy shooting at each other to notice us.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Famous last words.
Probes launched. Getting a scan.
Oops, no, not escape. Not tab. Space. Orient nav processor. Mine. Pretty straightforward.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. I found something.
Cinder or ash heap. Nice. Thiverners. Thivernos. Thivernos?
Anomaly detected.
Thivernos.
Probe away.
Would-be miners from Kadara.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Now orbiting Kadara.
You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Standing order for all incoming ships. The port is a ceasefire zone by order of Sloane Kelly. Incoming call. Patching it through.
There's been a development regarding a spy, Venturev. Rendezvous at Crawler's Song. Your contact's codename is Shayna.
Shayna. Got it. That's one hell of a welcome sign.
Exiles have stepped up their game since the revolt.
Not too shabby for folk who got kicked off the station with nothing to show for it.
Maybe we can get them back on our side.
We know they can fight Ket.
Our supplier's waiting. Come on, we're gonna be late.
Do I even want to know?
Nope.
Alright, well.
I get it, I do. But no one leaves the port until their docking papers go through processing.
Docking papers, right. How much you want?
Look, personally, I've got no issue. But that's an initiative ship.
Every Milky Way ship was initiative at one point.
Not anymore. It's not like I want the paperwork, but I gotta do my due diligence. You understand.
Perfectly.
Everything all right?
Yeah, just greasing some palms so we can park the Nomad.
Need any help?
Thanks, but I've got this. You just focus on the spy.
You left everything on board, right? Even your spare knife.
Just like you said, following the rules.
Go. Milky Way research. Get the new N7 Eagle. Alright.
We'll find a way. We always do.
No more talking. I'm sick of your shit.
What are you doing to these people?
Nothing they weren't expecting. Port's got 2 rules. No guns and pay your protection fees.
So what's that you're holding?
Outcasts don't have to abide by the rules, just enforce them. You got a problem with that? You can join these assholes.
Pathfinder, it will be difficult to find the spy if you're barred from the city.
Guess that's true.
What was that?
Nothing. I'll be on my way.
Creep.
You're late. Nice gear. Could find something better. Check the console.
I've been looking for an edge.
Out here, you'll need it.
I'll have to come back once I reach level 30. Just 5 levels to go. It's not that hard.
Sloane's discount doesn't extend to grunts.
What did you say?
Squishy thing like you needs protection. Got the best armor in all of Kadara.
Bold claim. Let's see what you got.
Everything's on the console.
Maverick Ambusher. Yeah, that's all.
I want to buy a gun.
Got plenty of those. What you looking for? Shotgun? Pistol?
Never mind.
Kadara's honored by your presence and your credits.
Finally, the respect I deserve.
Happy to oblige.
You're no better than the Nexus.
Don't blame us because you couldn't pay your fees. Watch where you're going.
Hey!
Piss off.
You order, you pay.
I said...
You look like you're waiting for someone.
I've got time for a drink.
Shayna, but you can call me Reyes. I hate code names.
I was expecting someone more Angaran.
The Resistance pays me to supply information, among other things.
So you're a smuggler?
Your man, Venterev, was arrested by Sloane Kelly, leader of the Outcasts. Word spread about what he did to Moshe Sefa. The people are calling for his execution. And Sloane? She's a woman of the people.
Dress it up however you want. She's a criminal.
You work for the Initiative. Sloane was part of the uprising on the Nexus. I doubt she'll give Ven up easily.
I'm taking him, with or without her permission.
We're gonna be friends, you and I. There might be another way to get to Ven. You work Sloane. I'll talk to the Resistance.
How do I contact you if things go south?
Hey! You gotta pay.
Keep the change.
Always do.
Great, so regardless of what we have to do, or what we want to do. So I would just rather go in there without Sloane.
Sam, tell me about Sloane Kelly.
Before joining the Initiative as head of Nexus Security, Miss Kelly served in the Alliance with a nearly spotless record.
Nearly?
She was involved in multiple altercations with other officers.
A hothead. Great.
Reliable little Kodiaks, even in Andromeda.
She's with me.
No funny business.
Focus defenses here and here. The Ket have been quiet for too long. What?
That's quite the throne. Should I bow? Kiss your ring?
Very funny. So, what brings a Pathfinder to our humble port?
Venterev. Name ring any bells?
What's he to you? And don't lie to me.
I need him so I can infiltrate a Ket flagship. You've obviously got no love for the Ket. I'm doing you a favor.
Kadara is an Angaran port. They want Ven dead, and I want to keep them happy.
This is bigger than local politics.
You don't need Ven. You need his intel. Talk to him before I put his head on a spike.
Ven should be judged by the Resistance, not you.
I don't have time for a morality debate. Dismissed.
Your Highness.
Well,
You must have a death wish coming back here.
yeah. Roleplay a resistance
That could have gone
guy.
better.
Pathfinder, over here. Have a nice chat?
I think she likes me.
Don't worry. I found a workaround.
Let me guess. It comes with strings attached.
Not any new ones. Remember, Ephra wants Ven alive, so when you get inside, give him this. That'll eat through whatever Sloane's holding him in, and it can't be traced back to us. A Resistance agent will be waiting to pick Ven up.
Ven's intel better be worth it.
You'll be the judge of that, not me. There's a maintenance shaft around the corner, sending the access code to your Omni tool. That'll get you inside. You should be able to handle the rest.
There's still the matter of the bill you left me with.
I'm usually the model gentleman.
I don't believe you.
Because I'm lying. When you're done, come to Tartarus. First round's on me. I promise.
And Vidal will flirt with you whether you're a male or a female, so... There's the dashing smuggler. If you want somebody to be your... Well, no, he doesn't really strike me as the Han Solo type. I was gonna say, if you want someone to be your Han Solo.
Looks like it leads to a stockroom. Sam, anyone up there?
No heat signatures detected. The room is clear to enter.
There we go.
What do you want?
The Archon's ship. Where is it?
This a new interrogation tactic? Sloane's getting lazy.
I'm not with Sloane. Ephra sent me. Answer my questions and I can get you back to the Resistance.
So I'm trading one cell for another?
This is what happens when you make deals with the bad guy. Or stay here. Sloane's sharpening up a spike just for your head.
I'd rather be miserable than Karkan food.
Which brings us back to the Archon's ship. Where is it?
See, normally I do the opposite. Normally I let Sloane kill him.
I never saw it. Got my orders from a Ket transponder. But you could use its frequency to triangulate the Archon's location.
Do you still have it?
I buried it before I was arrested. Should still be outside the city.
This is your way out of here. A Resistance contact will be waiting.
Don't you want to know why I did it? Why I betrayed the Moshae?
Enlighten me.
We're losing the war against the Ket, and still, Ephra puts my brothers and sisters in danger to protect a useless old woman.
So you took things into your own hands?
I made the call he wouldn't. The Archon only wanted the Moshae. I thought if I gave her up... I didn't know what the Ket were doing to my people.
You resent Ephra, so the Archon used that against you.
If Ephra was a better leader... it doesn't matter. And I'll accept the consequences.
Pathfinder, the communicator is buried outside the ceasefire zone. I suggest bringing a squad.
Vetra, Drac, are you back from... whatever it was you were doing?
Yep, our completely legitimate business deal went off without a hitch.
Benefit of bringing a Krogan along.
Tell Gil to prep the Nomad. I need to go outside the city.
There is a quest you can get over here. Somewhere over here. I'm not sure exactly where.
We've all seen a dead body before. Move along.
If you would like, Pathfinder, I could provide an analysis of the deceased. He's Angaran. There are multiple lacerations on the face and abdomen.
Another body? I don't get paid enough for this shit.
There's been more than one murder?
7 by my count, but that's all I know.
Perhaps Mr. Vidal would have more information, Pathfinder.
Sometimes it seems like Sam is trying to push your character towards Vidal.
Throwing another one of those parties.
How out of touch can you be?
There's something else here. No, it wasn't Crawlers, it was, it was over on the docks, I think. Docks? I think it was on the docks. Yeah, it's on the docks. Since we have to go down there anyway, we may as well.
You okay? What? Oh, yeah, of course. Maybe you should freak out more quietly then, so you don't draw attention to yourself.
Shit. Was I that obvious?
Yeah. What's going on?
I joined the Outcasts a few weeks ago. Kaitis tasked me with collecting protection fees. Thought it'd be easy. But we talked to so many people. I got the names mixed up and banished someone who paid their fee.
They didn't protest it?
Of course, she did. But they all do. We don't really listen.
You just kicked her out. No questions asked.
You don't have to guilt trip me. I thought about looking for her, but I can't risk Kaitis finding out I screwed up. I need this job to feed my little brother. Our mom's still in cryo on the Nexus. He's got no one else.
I'll look
Let
for
me
her.
have a look.
Just tell me her name and any clues about where she might be.
Remy Tamayo. She would have gone to the slums for processing. After that, no idea. The warden might know. Everyone who's banished to Badlands goes through him.
Oh, Anea. Parsec pie, simulated apple flavor, 5 pounds. PB, I'll swap you out for Vetra. Actually, you know what? I'll bring Drac. Bring a Krogan along. The advantage of bringing a Krogan along. Ha ha ha. What have we here? Mycelium. Water intake high. Nutrient intake unknown. Shares properties with the penicillium fungus, the penicillium genus of fungi from the Milky Way. Tentative classification: Erythromycetes oblivionis. The sample indicates heavy concentrations of fungus. Iridium. Sweet, I was running low on that.
A city under a city.
At the center is Tartarus, a nightclub.
That's where Reyes said he'd be.
Hey, you there. Come talk to me. I'll make it worthwhile. You're that initiative big shot, aren't you?
Maybe. Maybe not. Do I owe you credits?
Ah, you're a playful one. I like that. You could say I'm disillusioned with the exiles. People here can't be trusted. Sooner stab you in the back than work together. So, I got no love for any of them.
They don't deserve you.
Damn straight. Outlaws got innovative ways of putting stuff together. I bet a smart one like you could learn a lot from scrutinizing our, stuff. You should check out Outlaw Tech and Materials. Might learn a few things. You remember who gave you the skinny on that?
I will indeed. Outlaw weapon crafting. Where did I put? Not there. Yeah, I'll go back later.
Not a bad little dive.
Tell her to call later. I'm drinking. And leave the bottle.
Okay, I want to see what's on this terminal.
Ryder, glad you're here. I'm sure you've heard about the murders.
There's a fresh body outside Crawler's. Some of the locals say it's the charlatan's handiwork.
I don't buy it. The charlatan is discreet, careful. Whoever did this wanted the bodies found.
Making a statement.
But to who?
The killer could be unhappy with how Sloane's running things.
Less than a third of the victims are outcasts. No. If I was a betting man, and I am, I'd say it was the Rokar.
Why would Rokar be in Kadara port?
It's Angaran built, And before Sloan, Angaran Run. I think the Rokar came here looking for new recruits, and things got out of hand.
And the Angara victims? How do they fit into your theory?
I did some digging. All of the deceased Angara were public Milky Way sympathizers.
So the victims either were from the Milky Way...
or supported us. It's the only pattern I could find.
Well, I'm willing to go hunting if you are. Let's go find out.
An Angaran port run by aliens would be a prime target for their cause.
Problem is, I've got no proof. And the Resistance doesn't want to antagonize the Rokar.
Guessing that's where I come in.
I need that fancy AI of yours to scan for evidence that could implicate the Rokar. People are scared, Ryder. This is your opportunity to win friends in Kadara port.
I sound pretty integral to this plan.
Sam is integral. You're a bonus.
Hey, I haven't agreed to help you yet.
I feel good about my chances. One of the crime scenes isn't far. Give me a call when you get there.
Bet you Drax just shaking his head, saying, "You're not getting some tail there, pal."
Things are getting pretty heated between the outcasts and collective. I'm not going out there
anymore. A moment. Want to make some easy credits?
Only if it's legal.
Of course. As you may know, Kadara's most valuable trade is scrap and resources stolen from the Nexus. But that well's running dry.
I'm not stealing for you.
Not my goal. My focus is resources native to Andromeda. I have it on good authority there's a large barite deposit in Dralier. Barite's going to be big.
You don't say.
I sent a surveyor to check it out, but he hasn't returned. All I need from you is peace of mind.
Alrighty, I can do that.
Send me his last nav point. I'll check on him.
Much appreciated.
Search and rescue, I can do that.
What's your poison?
I'm not picky.
My kind of customer. First round's on me. You're more reputable than my usual clientele.
What was it like after leaving the Nexus?
Oh, it was lovely. One big, smelly mutineer party.
Your sarcasm survived the trip.
What can I say? It sucked. We had limited supplies and nowhere to go. Kadara's paradise in comparison, even with the shite water.
The outcasts or the collective giving you any trouble?
Not really. They tend to shoot each other in remote places, where no one's looking. That won't last forever. All it takes is one wrong move and things get ugly.
What will you do then?
Board up the place and hold out till the smoke clears.
Your bar has a unique design. Something tells me these cages aren't just decorative.
They're for your protection as much as ours. Trust me, my employees can take care of themselves.
Guessing you had issues?
Outlaws and pirates aren't known for their manners. Some customers got rowdy and ended up losing fingers. The bars won't stop a bullet, but it's a clear warning to keep your hands to yourself.
I'll let you get back to it.
Never enough drinks to pour.
Looks like Tartarus isn't very picky about who they'll take as dancers.
How toxic can it be?
Oh,
ow,
boy.
Shit! Okay, don't touch that.
Shit tickles.
Yep, still hurts.
Duh. In spite of the toxic water, life finds a way. And sometimes because of it, because of streamophiles.
There will always be places like this. Doesn't matter what galaxy you're in.
Local ingredients. It's safe.
Then why aren't you selling it? Nothing's free in Kadara Port.
The charlatan hopes you'll remember who fed you when you were down.
So the charlatan feeds people, huh?
I know it hurts, but
My skin burns!
it will
Cerebral hemorrhage. Judging from the fresh bruises on his arms, leg, and scalps, it appears the subject was beaten to death. And that is one miserable sounding Angara.
It is. But some.
Yeah, but not all of that is fresh.
And it smells like rotten egg.
You look well enough. My patients are usually leaking from somewhere.
No leaking here. Just seeing all Kadara has to offer.
A tourist, huh?
Pathfinder, actually.
One survived. Could have used you when we got to Helios. Dr. Ryota Nakamoto. I used to work as the outcast's physician. Quit after Sloan turned what should have been a medical breakthrough into a drug.
I thought she was supposed to be a woman of the people.
She's whatever she needs to be to stay in power. When we arrived on Kadara, I found a local string of bacteria that shares properties with penicillin.
Quite the find.
It was, until I discovered the drug is addictive and induces hallucinations in large doses. I took my concerns to Sloan. All she saw was an opportunity to make a profit. Called the drug Oblivion. But beyond stealing back my formula, there's no way to stop her.
So let's steal the formula.
Are you crazy? It's heavily guarded. I'm a doctor. I don't know how to fight.
Huh, we do.
The formula's in my old lab. Please don't get killed trying to fix my mistake.
I won't. I promise.
One thermos per person. No, can't take one for a friend.
Smells funny.
That's the sulfur. Get used to it.
Steamed drawl pinchers. Ugh, those nasty bugs. Well, at least they're good for something. Yeah, well, every creature's good for something. It's just whether or not it's good for us, and whether or not we can use it. That applies to real life, too. Every creature's got a purpose. Especially a system this specialized. That's one of the things about Kadara that I absolutely adore. Let's see if there's any minerals up here. It's the specialist ecosystem. Oh, right, the sulfur spring. Geyser, I can scan that. Geysers are pretty much the same everywhere, so could try to start a fight with these guys over here, but I don't think you can. Let's try anyway.
Fuck off. This one's ours.
Looting is wrong.
This guy for real? Looting is wrong. What a little bitch.
Let's not antagonize them further, Pathfinder.
I said fuck off.
I kind of wanted to see if I can start a fight with them. Oh well. Once we get outside, it's gonna be time for me to make some more coffee.
If you're thinking of heading into the Badlands, well, you may never come back.
Thanks for the warning.
What do you
Warden.
know about the situation out there?
You might say I'm Warden of the Badlands. It's not a place for tourists. Tough beyond these walls.
I can handle it.
A lot of people say that, and then we never see them again. Badlands are Kadara's dumping ground, like a giant prison. When you're too nasty for even this place, we kick you out there.
You mean exiles who get exiled?
Yep, worst of the worst. And some of them want to be there. Got secrets to hide, I guess. The water's toxic. Sulfur springs are everywhere. Have a nasty habit of catching fire. Yeah, so have at it. Knock yourself out.
We still have business.
I'm
here.
looking for a Remy Tamayo. Any idea where I might find her?
Tamayo. Oh, yeah. She's the one who kept insisting she's innocent.
She is innocent. The outcast collecting the fees made a mistake. Remy paid up.
Well, shit. That's never happened before.
Yeah, sure.
As far as you know.
Don't get smart, Pathfinder. Last time I saw your girl, she was talking with Johann and his crew. Nasty bunch. I'll send you the nav point to their last known location. Prepare for a fight.
Thank you.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
See, Charlatan and the Collective actually back the Resistance. So, that's where we've got to go.
Even the water is like a festering wound that no medicine can heal.
Should I send you back to the Tempest?
Is that an option?
Yeah. Alright, send out the Nomad, and it'll be time
Alright,
for some
Sam.
more
Show me what
coffee.
we've got.
Kadara's water is dense with sulfide minerals, the oxidation of which produces toxic streams and lakes.
Never liked swimming much anyways.
That is fortunate. Even the Nomad's shields cannot withstand the water's corrosive properties. The presence of monoliths suggests a vault that might reduce the acidity. However, outlaws, pirates, and other unsavory exiles inhabit Kadara's hills. The further you travel from the mountain, the more dangerous it will become.
Good to know. Let's get out there.
Alright, now, time for me to make some more coffee. Be right back. And we are back. Let's see now. Let's save at this spot so we can start out our adventure on Kadara. For you will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Except in Star Wars. Shield reset bonus, improved boost,
I bet I could
advanced
drink
detection. Drac? Of course you're gonna bet you can drink it. Don't you dare.
No, Drac, no.
This is, I bet I can drink it. No, Drac, no. I swear, Drac is a frickin' walking... He's a walking Chuck Norris meme. Chuck Norris is so powerful. No. Drac Norris is so powerful. Barely even leave the port and we've got rule core. Oh man, I hit that one. Something's probably not loading right. Check my skills while I'm at it. Drac's got more points. What can I do with him? Yeah, stuff doesn't want to load, clearly. Gonna have to clear some disk space, I think. Come on, you jalopy. Well, Gamecaster's still loading. Reminds me I haven't checked my rewards. Yeah, errors, and you guys don't want to load. I get it. No console. There we go.
Everything on this planet's so pointy.
Oh, that's what was happening. Origin wanted to log in. A motherfucker. But not responding. No idea what a stream deck is, but I'll deal with it. It's a reward. Gonna take forever to get that one. Now, let's see. You don't need more than one task manager. We just need one. Origin, you asshole. Not responding. Because why not? Yeah. I should be getting XP for these. Says I do, but let's see. Studio. Back to the studio because it says I'm live and I'm about to hit the 2-hour mark. Come on. Task manager. Task manager. I swear, I'm gonna freaking. Or in. I have to make more space on my disk. Yeah, I think I need more processing power. God, but the Badlands are a frickin' maze. Damn it. I like the ecosystem on Kadara. I mean, look at this. Look at these. Frickin' red staghorny mushrooms. Yeah. Task manager, are you doing anything right now? No, but he's also not gonna move. Great. Alright, bye. If that's your problem. So I accidentally called up 2 of it. Yeah, you can probably tell just how advanced my PC is. Okay, task manager, this isn't funny. 3-finger salute? So Dad calls it. Control Alt. Preparing security options. Come on. Come on, Sugar Chew. Who's a good boy? Or girl. And cantankerousness. Yeah, women are more cantankerous than men ever will be. There's no beware the wrath of a man scorned. Figures. And now I'm stuck. There we go. Now, task manager. Because you're a butt. Don't be a butt face. Come on. Now, I would like to remove and or deactivate Discord. This way, I don't have to deal with it taking up background. And I can just call it up later and start it up later. Come on. You already took it off my taskbar. It'd be nice if you take it off elsewhere. There's a reason why you're taking so much disk space. Yeah, I'm trying to stream here. Yes, I get it. You're not happy. Yes, I get it. Oh my god, seriously. You can probably tell. My computer is not very advanced. For some strange, stupid reason, I end up with 100% CPU usage easily. Yeah, that was a collective area, or not collective, outcast. Actually, right now they're both hostile. Until you visit collective headquarters. You are persona non grata to them, and they will shoot the shit out of you. If you side with one of these gangs, they will stop attacking you. But you will never be rid of all of them. Still, let's go dig our bullets into these guys. Didn't I see them land here? Yeah. Alright, so Discord stopped going. Just like I asked it to. Java update checker. Java update scheduler. All these teeny weeny little things. I swear, I really just... Origin? I really want to kill you right now. Let's exit out of Overwolf until I need it. Since I only need it for Minecraft. Don't need photos right now. Don't need Overwolf browser. Come on, get rid of Overwolf overlay. There we go. Oh my god, I hate Origin. I have to leave it running if I want to play Mass Effect Andromeda. Guess nobody's home. Usually there's a welcoming committee. Oh boy, here we go. Knew it! I knew they were gonna...
Outlaw attack. Keep your eyes peeled.
I knew it! Actually, he's wearing the collective uniform. He doesn't look like he's being hostile. Yeah, these are all basic raiders. Nothing other than their scans to get. exiles are a known quantity. So I doubt Lieutenant Syax would want their scans. But... Really? We're gonna do this again? Not as long this time, at least. Oh, right, there's a trading post here. Uranium. Gotta get that loot, man. Gotta get that money.
Assholes took everything but the rotor hub.
Trouble with scavengers?
Always. Who are you?
Yeah, stuff's not loading properly.
A Pathfinder with the initiative.
A Pathfinder?
I don't mind if the
On
tech...
Kadara? Holy shit.
You said you had a scavenger problem?
Right, yeah. Bastards come at night, pick the turbines clean of parts. Expensive and annoying.
Sloan doesn't provide security?
Some doesn't care.
Too busy with the collective. I'm not asking for guards, I just want our parts back.
Any idea where I could find these scavengers?
I've started putting trackers on the more valuable parts. Yard drive, generator, they've all been taken to the same nav point.
I'll check it out.
If the parasites put up a fight, don't feel bad about offing them.
This is gonna be a problem. Can't move either. Come on, dude. Krogan dude. Come on, Krogan dude. Krogan dude, talk to me, Krogan dude. Krogan dude. Krogan dude.
Another attack? Seriously? What are we paying you for? Sure,
You running security here?
Stand there and look pretty.
Trying. Krogan or not, I'm only one merc. This lot's crazy thinking they can run a wind farm in the Badlands.
Well, you need electricity.
Why do you think there have been so many attacks?
All these fancy gizmos out in the open, they're begging to be stolen. We'll say, though, it's damn suspicious those scavs keep hitting the place while I'm off shift. Like someone's telling them when to strike.
Let me have a look.
Any advice for staying alive in the Badlands?
Don't
Get
drink
out
the water.
of the Badlands.
Get out of the Badlands. Don't drink the water and don't breathe the air.
See you around.
Pollution, pollution. Yes, that was...
Whatever.
That's a song someone wrote. That was, Tom Lehrer. Alrighty. Well, at least I have my weaving to hand now. And even though stealing is wrong, we can still take stuff from inhabited homes. You want credits for Oblivion? Get us the patrol schedule.
She was telling scavengers when to attack in exchange for credits to buy Oblivion.
Dang it. Loose connection on the mouse. See if I can just jiggle it. Come on. Come on. Hang on. Instead of having them up here, let's put the keyboard and mouse and anything else, including the speakers, back here. We'll have the cords out of the way of Mr. Dingaling Cat, Bandit. And we will have, come on, through here, ba-ba. Come on. I swear, my USBs are on the fritz. The frick is wrong with them? And this monitor's burning hot. Come on, there's got to be at least one USB that will still respond when I try to plug something into it. That doesn't seem to be a USB. It doesn't fit. What about here? Come on. Jiggle the mouse a little bit. Nope. No lights on the mouse. Ugh. Come on, what's wrong with you? The keyboard's still working, so why not the mouse? But yeah, I've been having problems with the USB ports on the front of my computer. They just don't want to register that there's something there. Nope. I had a USB hub. Also, for some reason... Come on. Oh! There we go. Connection's loose, though. There we go! Yeah, I gotta get my USB hub back out. Should make it easier. Former roommate left us behind. Yeah, I jiggle this thing even a little bit. and it is screwed. So let's take stuff out just a moment. And let's see. Oh yeah, that connection's loose too. The frick. Is it just wear and tear? Or... There we go. And will the mouse work? No, it won't. Alright, so even though the USB hub is registering, the mouse won't register. And the connection's loose. I can't even get at my photo album because it's on a USB stick. So we have this. Let's see if we can get the USB stick in. Because I'm really annoyed. This thing shouldn't be worn out. It's a good 32. Come on. Ugh, come on. Something's up with the contacts on this thing. Let's see. Just want to have a brief look in File Explorer, see if the USB port's registering. If not, I'm not gonna bug it too much, but come on. Bugged it too much. At least my mouse is working again. Should seriously consider getting a game controller.
That is sorry, Nyath. She's been selling your patrol schedules to the scavengers.
I knew it. Fucking junkie. Thanks for the heads up.
Problem is, Junkie will do anything to get rid of the pain. Addiction is all about pain. Or rather about making it stop.
See you around.
Whatever.
Yeah, we could talk to her. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's loading. That's not...
I don't care. Get it done.
We don't have enough yet, Elora.
Then get more. Tell him to get his ass in gear.
There is a quest here too, but she's doing it off-world. She's not doing it here.
Back off. I don't deal with Nexus scum.
That's a good way to get shot, Elora.
Did I ask for your opinion?
Yeah, I'd listen to that guy.
You're all the same, aren't you? Sloane, the charlatan, the Nexus, all looking for a power trip.
No.
Sloane should have taken the Nexus out when she had the chance. She's weak.
I take it you're not an outcast, then?
Got my own faction. When we take over, we'll do all the things the outcasts and collective didn't have the balls for.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah. Better watch your back, Nexus.
Of course. And they always, well, I mean, Tan didn't exactly help matters. Problem is, Tan's a bit of a clod. There's a question here.
He's in rare form.
Come on.
Well, well. You're not like the other scrubs around here.
You noticed. I put a lot of effort into being overpowered, thank
Someone
you.
needs to get that asshole drunk.
What makes you say that?
Your gear. It's high quality, like the rest of you.
Oh, I'm high quality, huh? Thanks, although I'm not exactly impressing a female. The menfolk on my team, though, that's a different story. Except Drac, he's too old. Of course, he'd resent that if I said it, but he is. Krogan aren't my type in the first place. Awesome teammates, though. If I were the drinking sort, I'd go drinking with a Krogan. Takes a million years for conversation to load. And of course, Cerberus is out here too. The Yahoos. I'll just go in on it. I know she's lying about stuff. She sells the same point to a bunch of different people, but you know what? It'll be a good fight, and we'll get some good weapons out of it. Probably bring them back to the Nexus. Tried hitting. Hello? I said I'm in. Oh, why are you taking so long? I just want to pick up your quest. Your quest that turns out to be a trap! Because Admiral Akbar said so. Come on. Come on. You entered yours for a fair price. And there's like no sound loading. Great. The rate I'm going to have to restart the game. Maybe even the whole fucking thing. I'll wait a little bit longer. Another minute or so. See what's going on here. Task manager, maybe you can tell me what's going on? Well, I don't need Google Crash Handler because Google hasn't crashed. And it's not like I use Chrome anyway. I use Edge, not Chrome. Wow, nothing is going through the disk. I mean, absolutely freaking nothing. Come on. Man, it ends up being the same crap. Suddenly, system resource usage spikes. I'm not even running Microsoft Edge. Why is this up? If I wanted Microsoft Edge, I'd run it. can't get rid of Norton because it's my antivirus. Why is boot time service your phone? Well, I guess my phone has to be really nice. Alright, well, camera angles are working. Let's try this again. There we go.
You've got a deal.
Lovely.
If you beat her, Ooh, 2 double mod extensions. Anyway, if you beat her, quest, she'll give you a, oh, I have the double mod extensions. If you beat her quest, she will give you a discount, so... I'll even ignore the Ket Shuttle model. I'll come back when I need a package deal travel to that point. Yeah, I know full well you're gonna scam me out of whatever, but you'll give me a discount! Worth the trouble for the discount. Looking for data to scan.
Damn scavengers.
How did you get in here?
I walked. You didn't exactly lock the door.
I use my legs.
Well, use them to walk back out. I'm busy.
I just want to ask a few questions.
Fine, but be quick about it.
Does the wind farm power Kadara Port?
And everything else around here. Not that anyone sends their gratitude. They only contact us when something's broken.
Sloan doesn't give you a kickback?
Not enough. This is a dangerous job. I deserve hazard pay.
Fair enough. You do work in the Badlands. And you do kind of have to have power. I mean, there's no option here. In order to survive, you have to have fresh water. In order to have fresh water, you have to run a filter. In order to run a filter, you have to have electricity. Or under. Okay, so I did get that one right.
What do you do here?
I keep the turbine spinning. A small miracle considering all the scavengers trying to steal parts.
Probably sell them back to you too, at an inflated cost. Now, I'm going after those scavengers. Hopefully
Thanks for your
it'll be
time.
one less headache.
Yeah. Let me get back to work.
Hopefully there will be one less headache. Really? I'm gonna have to do something other than just stripes with this piece. The weaving I do isn't really fancy. This loom's basically a teeny weeny little kid's toy. Still, it's nice. I like my crafts. Even in the game, I like my crafts. Or as Kate put it in Fallout 4, never thought you were into knitting. Kate's got a serious accent. It's funny because Suvi's the same one and she's so... Suvi's got an Irish accent too, but she's so delicate. No, seriously, she is. Grab the turbine. I missed it. I didn't hit it. It should be fine for now. Seriously. Oblivion has got to go. With all this crap, there's the Adi. Location of it then. Alright. Well, real core.
Pretty harsh learning that shit on Vold. Bright side, no children. Every cat an enemy.
An enemy who used to be family.
Right, we'll call it a wash.
Graphics card with a higher processing power is in order. This way. It says it's this way. Let's see, if we go this way, we can pick up a mystery. Let's quest. A murder mystery! Besides the serial killer one. Fucking Rokar. Oh, come on, load the damn thing. There's also some guys that we have to get a quest from. Frickin' stoners. They found something native to Andromeda that's very similar to weed. And their hydroponics are broken. Well, not their hydroponics, their lights. Their lights! Only way I can avoid losing my temper at the computer is to weave. Still gotta figure out how to make a leaf pattern. I guess a leaf pattern? Yeah, leaf pattern. Probably embroider any pattern I wanted onto this piece, but there. Push down the piece. Make sure not to pull it too tight. If you pull it down too tight, the edges of the piece will pull in. Do that all the time. Seriously, you could be making more coffee for this. see if we can give it a chance. It's like a chunk loading error in Minecraft, I think. It is. It's kind of like a chunk loading error. Only the chunk won't load and leaves a massive hole. But I noticed there's like this seam in the ground in places, and everywhere that happens, there's a lag spike. So my best guess is that every time I get into a new section that has to be loaded, there's a delay. I do still want to see if I can get my frickin'... I'm gonna have to run a thing on the USB ports. Scan on the USB ports, see what's going on with them. Come on. Come on. Right. I should probably move my currently blooming amaryllis into the window. There's something to look at besides the endless white and death. I hate winter. We need winter, but that's different from hating it. In places that have snow, the plants, animals, ecosystem, the whole 9 yards, they're adapted to having it. So if I don't have enough snow, my garden doesn't do well. And if my garden doesn't do well, I don't have as much to eat. So it's a completely different thing when part of your work is going to feed yourself, and in the case of the community garden, also going to feed others, which is why I take my vegetable gardening so seriously. It's one thing if you're just doing it for flowers and entertainment. It's another thing entirely if not having it means you may not be able to afford vegetables. Between them and between my garden and the farmer's market, I never run out of between my garden and the farmer's market, I never run out of produce in the summer. I'm working on making it so that I don't run out in the winter too. But that takes a lot more practice. Right, so there's no sign whatsoever that my thumb drive is working. Something is up with my USBs. Oh well. At least my mouse is working. Let's go find that quest. Oh, no, no, no! Don't do this. There it is. There it is. That's the quest spot.
Those shacks look sturdier than the other holes around here. Good chance to restock supplies.
Assuming anyone's alive. Ah, crap. Great. I'll just wait for Sam to comment. Because I know Jaw's going to be gobsmacked finding a pile of his people dead on the ground. The cat don't leave bodies behind.
Blackened stomach and ulceration, consistent with poisoning by sulfuric acid.
Jaw, come on, hurry up and comment.
Most likely from consuming Kadara's water without proper filtration.
Kadara has been home to Angara for centuries. They would never drink unfiltered water.
Knowingly.
I suggest we examine the town's water supply.
Let's see what other documents we can find.
Someone has tampered with the filter. The Angara ingested only enough sulfuric acid to be lethal over time.
But not enough that they'd notice right away.
Who would do this?
Well, Jal, we're gonna find out.
We should keep looking around. See if we can find more about who's responsible.
Ooh, uranium. Uranium fever's gone and got me down. Uranium fever spreading all around. With an omni tool in my hand. Another dead Angara. Poisoned by sulfuric acid. Another dead Angara poisoned by sulfuric acid. Alright. Time to start looking at documents.
It's encrypted. Sam, can you get us in?
Yes. One moment, please. This log belonged to Skylar Yafir, an Angara who lived here.
Play the first log, Sam.
More and more aliens keep showing up. They are desperate, dirty things who will pay anything for a slab of Ardhi and clean water. I thought all was lost when the Ket invaded, but maybe our luck's changing.
Let's hear the second log.
Today, I caught one of the aliens studying our filtration system. I had Karina and her sisters guard the facility. If these exiles learn how to make their own water filters, they won't need us anymore.
In other words, you won't be able to make money off of their misery. Well, if ever there was a case for water
Final
rights...
log, Sam.
Some of the aliens have set up shelter not far from here. They call it Charybdis Point. A band of them came today demanding we hand over our water filters. Karina and the others were able to drive them off, but I fear the desperate look in their eyes.
Yeah, that's because you...
These exiles could be the ones who tampered with the water filters.
Desperate people do desperate things.
Well, they were denying... They were using clean water and food to bilk them out of loads. I mean, there's a difference between making a living and charging more than people can afford. Even a smart businessman lowers their prices when nobody's buying their shit. And with water, that's a... You can go for a month without food. You can only go a few days without water. But, then again, I tend to be very progressive when it comes to resource conservation. But there are conservation matters that come up repeatedly in Mass Effect Andromeda. And it's best to be familiar with them. But it's almost, no. The writers at BioWare are making a statement when they do this. They're making a statement as to what they think people's survival priorities should be. And I'm inclined to agree with them. There are consequences for charging too much for water, and the least of them is losing your business. However, murder. I would have expected it, but it's still illegal. People have been willing to kill over less. Alright.
That's enough.
I've heard enough, Sam. Has to be some balance to be struck between the natives and the colonists. And it can't be violated once it's been made. Tan, I'm looking at you, dude. Adi, filtered water, Kirkin shell soup, targ, flank steak, drawl bits, Adi meat, semi-fresh.
Quite the menu.
Well, Turians are carnivores. Nothing to scan there. Some uranium fever's gone and got me down. Let's see what's up on these ones. There's so many minerals on Kadara. It's the volcanic activity from the springs. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a super volcano or two floating around. Yeah, they had water reserves they could have sold. They didn't have to charge an arm and a leg. Still. The outlaws committed murder. They gotta pay for it. We are the Pathfinder on a frontier, so we gotta make them pay for it. Our job to be the sheriff.
Exiles could have rolled up and died, but look at what they've built, even out here.
Yeah, and they also killed people. Just look around. Sharpest point is where the transponder is. Also, if I remember right, Shayna means mouth. Which is funny because it implies something dirty with Reyes Vidal. There we go. Charybdis Point. Home of murderous shitheads that even Kadara Port wouldn't take. No. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy a new graphics card for Christmas. I have to get my model, get my computer model number. Didn't do that right. Needs to be over and under. But for now, the only thing that I can do, really, just hang on tight. Maybe with a better graphics card, I might even be able to get Fallout 76. Mind you, I don't like supporting Fallout 76 because Bethesda were bastards about security, and they are bastards about security. But also, you have to pay extra to play in single player. Extra. What the fuck, Bethesda? Extra to play in single player. That just galls it. Alright, so we have a bunch of quests here. There's Charybdis Point. So first... Ooh, Iridium. Haven't scanned that yet. Okay.
Pathfinder. Venturev claimed he buried the Ket transponder near this location.
Yeah, these exiles aren't gonna want it. Odds are they've seen what the Ket can do. Sloane got to take her frustrations out on them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to upgrade my graphics card. Get something with a bit more processing power. I got a quad core, but I just hope the computer isn't wearing out. I'm gonna have to start backing shit up too. Get a external hard drive. I got one floating around, but I think there was data on it I wanted to retrieve, and that was like years ago. May not even be able to work.
Found it.
Clearly that's broken.
The transponder's power source is drained.
So let's juice it up. Turn it on, then Gil can work his magic.
Once complete, this should provide us with the Archon's location, and in turn, Meridian's.
Yep.
We're one step closer to building a home in Helios.
Sure, kid.
It's broken. It says it's broken. Yes, Drac, it is.
Pathfinder, Reyes still needs your help investigating the murders in Kadara Port.
Well, the place is nearby, so... I like how concerned Sam is. Although also, I swear he's pushing me towards Reyes. Like he can tell something more. And it's pretty clear over time that he favors the collective. But then again, that's because the collective actually sets up things to help people. I mean, they set up a soup kitchen, they set up a doctor. So they know that they need a population that works with them. Now, whoops. Didn't mean to go all the way over there. I needed to do and pull that under. Boop. Nope. Hang on. Boop. There we go. Alright, so. The nav point's over here. There's lithium. I really wish Sam would talk less in this case. Really, I do. Oh, I forgot Reyes shows up. Or Reyes talks to us.
Reyes, I'm at the crime scene.
Great. I've got intel on our dead guy. Krogan male. Went by the name of ZR. His frontal plate was pried off before he was shot to death.
Poor bastard.
Not one of mine.
Do your scanning thing.
Also a bad way for a Krogan to go. It's considered disgraceful for their plates to be pried off. Especially since that's permanent damage. Also, I think Sam likes that Reyes was willing to request his aid specifically. Think about it, Sam kind of likes to be useful. Blood spatter.
These footprints are distinctly Angaran.
I count at least 3 attackers. The tracks make it look like an ambush.
So the victim was drinking. So this is where Kelly declared it a penal colony, basically. Exile for anyone that makes trouble for her regime.
It's a start.
Blast to the head after the victim's attacker forcibly removed his frontal plate. Yeah, that's considered a brutal way to go for the Krogan. They don't like it.
Angaran blood. Matches your Rokar theory, Reyes.
This DNA, along with the inscription and footprints, supports the theory proposed by Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder.
At first, I was skeptical. I thought he had actually done it. Like, that Vidal had actually framed the guy, but no.
Let's pay our local Rokar a visit.
You know where they are?
I wasn't sitting on my ass this whole time. I'm looking at the place right now.
Good.
Send me the coordinates. These murders stopped today.
Guess you could say my first playthrough I was kind of playing a lawman / sheriff. I guess. A little. I don't see anything up here worth scanning. What's this over here, though? Iridium. There we go. We have one more piece of business to accomplish. The assholes that live in here. I got that one already. I got that node.
Yeah. Welcome to Charybdis Point. Name's Malix. You looking for a place to hole up? Got some open beds. Food and clean water cost extra.
Take it you don't have any private rooms?
I could put up a sheet.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
Suit yourself.
How'd you end up on Kadara?
Followed Sloane from the Nexus, but couldn't pay her protection fees. No fancy port for me.
She forced you out?
Those are the rules. Can't pay the fees, can't live on the mountain. First few months were tough. No water, no weapons to hunt. I really thought I was gonna die out here.
This is a common thread throughout the story of the Exiles.
You obviously pulled through.
I didn't travel 600 years to starve to death. I found other exiles. Put the strength in numbers theory to the test. Thus, Charybdis Point was born.
Well, that would be fine if you weren't,
You get a lot of business out here?
Our establishment might not look like much, but spend a few nights in the Badlands and we're practically Hotel Azure. Clean beds, warm grub, and the only place for miles with properly filtered water. Serious amenities on Kadara.
Well, except for the place with all the poison Angara.
My squad and I came across an Angaran town not far from here. The inhabitants were poisoned. Their water filters had been tampered with.
Nasty way to go.
I know Charybdis Point was causing trouble for the Angara.
Really? It's news to me. I just sell beds.
And clean water?
I don't like what you're implying, Pathfinder. Either rent a bed or get the fuck out. Please.
I love that he says please. Well, we still have to ask about that
Welcome
Krogan.
back.
One of your neighbors was murdered.
ZR's dead?
Very. Know anything that could help me track his killer?
No. ZR had a habit of shooting anyone who got close to his lawn. Still, grumpy bastard had his uses. People think twice about robbing you when there's a Krogan next door.
Well, now he's a very dead Krogan.
I better get going.
See you around.
Well, unfortunately, Charybdis Point has got to go. They're murderers, so. And they're murderers that we can deal with. Dang it! My loom came unfastened. Son of a... Put my hook down. There we go. Twist that right back up. Right, so, to get rid of these guys, we need to poke around and look for evidence. You know, of the murdered Angara. But if we poke around their stuff, they'll respond by attacking us, so we can get rid of them that way. There's a storeroom right here. Ooh, did I get that note? I need the minerals. Yeah, I got that note. Alrighty then.
Picked clean.
Water filters. The make and design matches those found in the Angaran town.
So exiles stole the Angara's design and poisoned them for good measure.
So much death. And for what?
Hey. You just couldn't leave it alone.
These filters. You stole the design from the Angara, didn't you?
This doesn't concern you. Walk away. Before you can't.
I won't ask again. Where did you get the filter designs?
There's a history here you wouldn't understand.
Try me.
We couldn't pay Sloane's protection fees, so she forced us out. We came to the Angara for help. Starving. Dying. But instead of being decent, those flapheads bled us dry. Credits, clothes, weapons. They took everything.
Not everything. You survived. You set up here.
The Angara are the only ones who know how to properly filter this planet's water. All we wanted was to be self-sufficient. I offered to pay for the designs. They refused.
So you poisoned them?
And took all their business.
You're a monster.
No, I'm a survivor. Kill them.
Capacitors and a jet bus too. What makes you think you're gonna win against me? Gun on my hip.
At least the Angara got some justice.
Thank you, Ryder.
You're welcome, Jal.
I detect an Andromeda plant sample nearby. Dr. Camden would find this useful.
Yeah, Kadara is the one with the most hoops to settle. But it'll go a long way towards fixing
This
things.
area could be viable for an initiative outpost, Pathfinder.
All the lovely sulfur. How sparkly those springs are. Ooh, and there's a... Excuse me. There's a memory node.
However, for any long-term success, you'll need to find a solution to Kadara's water toxicity problems.
Yeah, that's an issue. Serious issue. Mind you. Damn! That hurt. Better give my shields a chance to recharge. Ooh, minerals.
What about the charlatan? The collective's gaining power.
The charlatan also seems to give a damn. Then again, despite being a scoundrel, the charlatan's the most moral option. If I remember right, Sloan will flat out not let you settle here. Not a bad screenshot. Damn. Thought it was a mineral
Looks
node,
like
but
it goes
it's a
on the
dead tree.
ground.
Thought it was a mineral node, but in reality, it's a dead Turian. Well, here's the settlement beacon. Not like we can do anything with it.
Hopefully there's a...
Another memory trigger?
Wouldn't be surprised if water around here was drinkable. The problem is you can't exactly rely on the monoliths for everything. Don't tell me. Yep, epic battle music. Why don't you get on my level? Come on.
I think that's it.
Oh, you guys are Angara. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Thought you were more of those raiders.
I appreciate the assistance, but you need to leave.
I've got experience with Remnant tech. I know what I'm doing. Mostly.
bet shooting's probably a bunch of outlaws. Maybe even shooting each other over Remtech.
How is that possible?
Let me show you.
It'll be easier to show you.
Have to find the glyph. Alright, so in order to activate the monolith, you have to find the glyphs. There's usually a green marker, but also the scanner will pick up yellow wiring and or conduits. They might be wiring, they might be conduits, but scan the glyph. You need to find all the missing glyphs. And then, Mr. Angara, then you go over here. Now, my people sell a decryption key for the console, but you can try to solve it yourself. And sorry for shooting at you guys. We thought you were raiders, so.
I think that's enough.
Alright, let's wait just a little bit longer. God, all that shooting is making me nervous. There we go. Monolith active. If we don't fix Kadara's water problems, nobody will be able to live here safely. Not even the Angara. Oops. Wrong way. Do you have anything else to say, or...? Nope. Time to grab our loot and go. Sorry about that, dude. Keep your iron strapped on. Little friendly advice. Yeah, crap. We're gonna have to fight these guys too, aren't we? Yeah, they're between us and them. Run! I'm the Pathfinder and I do not quit.
Hostiles ahead!
Done.
Excellently done.
I am invincible.
back to the Nexus, use it for more materials. Telling enemies.
Watch the grenade!
Research data. Of course, this is Rex we're talking. Oh, not Rex. Drac we're talking about. For Drac, grenade tickles.
It says here this weapon cache is headed for a specific camp. Sam?
With more information, I can determine the source of the transmissions.
That's the one I got already. Okay. And you can actually hit them with the Nomad. You can actually use it as a battery. Time, and there's an A-Rock on the other side of this thing. Running as it should, they would have been shooting at us too. Which it will start doing any second now. Yeah, it's not space. Got 107 gigabytes free after I've installed Andromeda. God, all the Minecraft mod packs. This little section right here where it warp tied on. Okay, so we turn that around and through. This last part's the hardest. Getting a nice snug shed and or weave. So you can't get this pried open. Come on. Give the game a chance to load. Do a quick row in my little weaving project. Make nice little pouches and shit. like that they named her Sloane Kelly, because Kelly Green, kind of interesting. Isn't Kelly Green the army color? Or is that khaki? Alright, now, let's see now. Let's see if this gives it a chance to catch up. Yup! Here we go.
My sensors read an outlaw weapon cache nearby. I suggest scanning for information.
With Sloane Kelly. Think you're gonna beat my Indra, pal? Got another thing coming. Oh, and the motherfucking Pathfinder, you go. Besides, there's a quest here to be had.
That's it. Good work.
Come on.
This weapon cache was headed for the same location as the first.
With more data, I can triangulate the source.
I think it's just the classes of raiders that need to... I'm surprised that Arok didn't go ape rock. I'm just gonna keep driving, keep fighting, digging around for quests. Only 8 a.m.? Holy shit. Figures. And Gamecaster's not responding. Despite the fact that I know it records frickin' everything that I'm doing. So. Got skill points, may as well put them into something. Flak cannon. Here we go, anti-armor. Initiative what? Battler. Frontline trooper, tactical operative, pioneering researcher.
Here they come!
And there's a real core. And I know there's a quest down there. Oh, shit. Sucks. It's not even coming after me, although I bet you it's about to. Come on. Come to mama. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! I am death! And you're going to just turn around and fight with... Oh, crap. That A-Rock's catching up, and there's another one up there! Ugh. And an Adi. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to restart this soon. This lag is getting to be beyond what I'm willing to deal with. Oops. Ah, here we go. It's working on one specific thing I wanted to make a nice little stripe and or curve to go with the rest of the piece. That's what I've basically been doing. Little swishes into the middle. Kind of like zebra stripes, only with tons of colors. Let's see. I was making something to make use of the scraps that I had laying around. Then I found someone else's scraps. Got rug hooking. Why do they have to keep it so short? Ugh. It's weirdness. I'd much rather make something without a core of plastic at its beating heart. Thank you. Besides, it's not like you can do that without petrochemicals and advanced manufacturing technology, although you could say that for this yarn too, since it's acrylic. But you can't really make that grid stuff they use in rug hooking. But you can make your own loom. Two shots is Adi.
Boom!
Yeah, I know, not bad, right?
Nice work.
There's hostiles here too. Oh no, 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 no! to be the Oblivion Lab. I was so sure this was where that quest to get rid of Oblivion would be. I don't like that rumbling. It's like when there's a tank nearby. It's like that moment when you realize there's a tank nearby. Come on, chug-a-choo, baby. Chug-a-choo! Choo-choo! Like trains.
Just try to stop me.
Rocks for science is on the other side of the mountain. I'll get that on my way back. Oh, goody.
Approaching that point for the weapons cache, Pathfinder.
And there's the competition.
Hope it's worth the credits.
There's an error right there. Fuck. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000. This keeps going. I'm gonna make myself some breakfast before I fight these guys. I mean, seriously. And I have everything I need to make fresh pizza for breakfast. Normally, I wouldn't do that. But you know what? This thing is laggy as shit. And it's my fucking birthday, so... It's your birthday. It's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday, because it is. A little bit of small scavenge. Hang on. Recon scope. Need gel canisters. Alright, you know what? Time for intermission because I want some breakfast. I will be right back.